doing, anime geeks? Welcome back to a live reaction / review of My Hero Academia, Boku no Hero Academia of One for All, episode 49 / season 3, episode 11. And I told them stay out. So the people that have asked, due to copyright reasons, we don't show the episode that we're watching. That's all you guys have it on the side of you, so you can watch it with us and react with us and cry with us, scream, and have the whole emotions like this guy always does.
And this episode is gonna be so hype that he didn't even do the introduction. That's crazy.
Yeah, you already know our names, Miguel. We haven't changed hosts. And we're like, there's no need.
I mean, I don't know. We about to switch bodies. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You never know. You never know.
Probably do like a whole genjutsu type of thing.
Oh, I love you. But ooh.
But before we get down to business, let's announce two things. One, on our end, is gonna be the one for all of all things. That if you love us and everything, subscribe to our channel and support us and like our videos and comment down below.
Please comment, because we need to know if we're doing a good job, okay?
And the second announcement?
The second announcement is we are having a contest for you to get free shit. So definitely check us out on our Twitter, because we don't have enough information yet.
But we're
still working on it. So either check out our Twitter,
Anime League GNG.
There you go. Or check out our fan Facebook page, Anime Lately Official Geeks and Gamers, or our like page.
Yes, we'll announce it this Friday or Saturday,
right.
And we'll announce it during the videos that weekend as well. So stay tuned, and let's get down to business of episode 49.
Ooh. Now I heard a lot of hype for this episode. Yes, I heard a lot about it.
We are a few days late because we had a little family issues, little problems, but we're back, and we're gonna bring it late. But let's get it started of episode 49 of One for All. Press play.
Press
Start it now.
Oh,
no, no.
I want to make a world
Deku intro.
Symbol necessary for that to happen. A symbol of peace.
Oh, he's talking to his
predecessor.
Almost talking to his predecessor of why he wants to become the symbol of peace.
Is that why you want to be a hero?
Even though you're quirkless. Same conversation that Deku had with All Might.
He actually looks like Deku too.
Nah, that's Shinomura. First One for All. Here we go with the intro.
It's different. Usually we start with Deku and the school of UA talking about it, like of how he started, and then we start intro. This is reverse. We got the origin, the intro of All Might with what's his name again? Shibuya?
Yeah. The One for All.
Yes.
The previous, the One for All in the past.
The predecessor of All Might.
Predecessor. But you know what's crazy? He actually looks like Deku. Not like physically, you know, like with the hair and all that, but he actually looks like how Deku looked when he first
asked All Might.
No, not even that. Like when All Might actually said, "I can see in you that you're a hero. Yes, you can take my power."
Oh yeah,
that's what it looks like to me. You know?
I think Odd Future is one of my favorite intros in the future, and I know I've said it like numerous times throughout the live reactions and reviews, but seriously, it's amazing. The animation is.
I can't wait for Jump Force to come out. Oh my god,
that was unexpected.
But I can't wait for it to come out though. If we get My Hero Academia into that game, it's gonna be a wrap. All for one, son. Spamming with that dude. Oh, so they split up. What is going on?
Sorry, we having technical difficulty. If pause for a second. Todoroki and Yadoyoshi. Alright, so we're back with 241. Right now, we apologize, we had technical difficulties. Hey, Bakulo is honest, he don't want to get shown.
Well, that's nice. That's very refreshing for the crowd. You made the right decision. Hey, back to the fight, baby. You really are similar to the previous All for One. Nah, that shit a moment.
She was a woman with no skill, whose ideals got ahead of her.
Embarrassment.
To me as created one for all. He died in a really pathetic way. Red shot.
They made a hole in your stomach. Ratsarino still got that swollen eye. See? If I stop, you have to be tricky.
His whole body is half.
Let's do it that time, baby.
Instant, half of the Kamino War has been destroyed. Turning All Might is finally the villain thought to be the leader.
I can't believe it. It's
Just
just one villain.
He's of the city and is more than holding his own against a symbol of peace. The villain has been thrown.
Oh my. Doesn't All Might look kind of beat up? Yo, Manada, squeeze my dude.
We have to have that as a thumbs
Oh,
up.
never. Oh, yeah.
Just his face.
We gotta have that. That's a fact. That's a flashback right there.
Everybody is thinking All Might was gonna win because it's All Might.
I got a theory. Remind me later. I got a theory.
Trust feels that tomorrow's steadily chipped away. I wonder if it's okay for me to land the decisive blow. But you know All Might. As much as you hate me, I hate you in the same way. I killed your master, but you took away the things that built up to, right? That's why I want you to die the ugliest and most gruesome death
Oh! Damn!
First, you still respect you kept living with your injury. Show the world Holy
Everybody knows!
in your own theater.
Oh, you see Deku's face!
Ask that is not be made public. Say people with a smile. Symbol of peace cannot be counted by evil.
Damn. So everybody sees his deflated form.
The smoke around him is
Sucking out. What a pathetic top hero. Don't be embarrassed to see your true form. The real you is there. It's not something that you can steal a single piece of. Wonderful. I get what you
工場で機関部のことを忘れてた。じゃあこれも君の
Perhaps
心
this
に
will
は
not
支障ない
hinder
か
your
な。
heart out either.
ね、
You know, Tomura
信楽
Shigaraki
田村は
is not a
志村
Tomura
ママの
grandson.
孫だよ。君が嫌がることをずーっと考えてた君と戸村が会う機会を作った君は戸村を下したんで何にも知らず勝ち誇った笑顔で嘘事実さ分かってるだろう僕のやりそうなことだ
Using
おかしいなオールマイト笑顔はどうした
人を助けるってそ
Damn.
の
that
人は
that
怖い
person
思
went
いを
through
した
something scary.
命だけじ
So
ゃなく
true heroes
心を
don't
助
just
けてこ
save
そ
lives,
真のヒ
they
ーロ
save
ーだと
hearts too.
私は思う
That's why I think
どんだけ怖くても
no matter
自分
how
は
scary
大丈夫だっつって
smile to
笑
show
うんだ
that you're okay.
世の中
Because in this
笑っ
world,
て
the
るや
ones
つが
who are smiling
一
are
番
the
強いから
strongest.
な
The music is freaking amazing. The opera.
やはり楽しいな一かけらでも奪えただろうか
You realize he's so much a joker though?
私は何ということ
You broke him.
負けないでオールマイトお願い助けてオールマイトやばくない
It's giving the goosebumps. Holy crap!
あん
This
たが勝てない
Damn.
あんなの誰が勝てんだよ
姿は変わってもオールマイトはオールマイトでしょ
いつだって何とかしてみてくれたじゃんかオールマイト頑張れ負けるなオールマイト
and it's beautiful. People didn't lose hope. Oh my god! He's getting his power back.
もちろんさ
Ooh, babe! The hero has a lot to protect over one.
のが多いんだよオールフォーワン
Oh, his
Damn!
負けない
Damn! He gonna fuck it. Ooh! Oh, mess him up.
しない
Tejuniro, when you
感
think,
じたら思い
yeah,
出
you
す
let me remember.
思い出す
I will remember.
何のために
Remember
こ
why
う
you
し
clenched your fist.
何のため
Remember
に
why.
原点
Where you
オリ
came
ジンって
from.
やつさ
Your
そいつ
origin.
がお前を
To
限
bring
界の
you
少し先まで
the
連れて
past
く
your limit.
私の
My origin.
オリジンみんなが笑って
Wanna
暮ら
make
せ
a
る世の
world
中に
where
したいんで
everyone
す
can smile and live together.
あれほどの
How many times has he canceled out such large scale attacks?
とにか
You
く
should have
限
canceled
界を
them a
超
long
えてい
time
る
ago.
右手のみのマッ
Once
ス
of
ル
one on just his right arm, his sword is one, telling me that
That is limit.
all your might that was the last one, wasn't it? Oh my.
手負いのヒー
The
ロ
one
ー
that
に
hero is
最
the
も
most
恐ろしい
frightening.
腹渡
I
を
see the
まち
image
出
of
し
faith
迫
as
っ
he
てく
come
る
after
君
me.
の顔
It's
今でもたまに夢に
even
見
in
る
something even now.
まずい23振り
Ooh,
を
the
取れ
music came up.
たなんだ貴様その姿は何
Was that 4 years old? My
Oh, Endeavor is
like they managed to
pissed.
hit
こっちの門は
the normal series just like they have been over.
オールマイトの援護を頼む彼は分かっていたこういう状況
They
に
were
なる
saying
こと
like this. Even though they were
せ
over.
めてミドルレンジとはいえあのノームたちをもう制圧したかさすがナンバー2に上り詰めた
To
男
number 2 spot.
オールマイト
You're so mad at Oma right now.
貴様を超え
I worked
研
diligently
鑽
to
を重
surpass
ねて
you.
きた
The harder I work, the more I realize
貴様との差が
how big difference between us
下ってい
were.
く貴様
So
の背
watch
中
his
が
back, broke
絶
further
望
away.
か
So that's how he looked without his flame.
Flame.
Yeah.
なんだその情けない背中
Wow.
援に来ただけなら観客らしくおとなしくして
That's like a good one.
向かって破壊者俺たちは助けに来たんだ
それが我らの仕事頑張ったんだな
Old lady is knocked the hell out.
オールマイト
All the mentor.
俺にはこれくらいしかできる
So everybody's helping him out.
少しでも
He's a bird.
Tiger and everybody stuff that
See, even Brownie knows this is a hype episode right here. Even she knows.
どんな姿でもあ
No
なた
matter
は
what it looks like.
皆の
still everyone number one hero.
Woo! Man.
面白いやつだよ
He's an interesting guy.
浮かれてる
He's crazy.
曰く
According to
犯
him,
罪が
there
減ら
has
ないの
been
は
a decrease
国
in
民に
crime
心の
because
拠り
citizens
所が
have
ないからだ
came up to a lion.
この国には今柱が
I
ない
don't
んだ
understand how is he so tall there
だ
but
か
so
ら
short here.
自分がその
Old
柱
age, bro.
So you
Old
go
age, man, I guess.
so you go from 6 feet to 3 feet?
柱だ
Look at Master
汚
Roshi,
れちゃい
man.
けない柱ナンバーワン
The
ヒー
number
ロー
one hero. Everybody's cheering him on.
弱り切った姿を晒そうと
Even
お前を
everyone, the camera people, class 1A,
お
Right.
前の勝利を願うみんなの声
praying
だ
for your victory.
お前に憧れ
Voice of his students who admire you, the ones to become a hero like you. Even the one that's supposed to become your next predecessor. Deku is saying, All Might! All Might!
Oh!
Never.
Everybody got walls except for All Might.
Let's stop talking about emotions.
Let's start talking about reality.
Green Knight Nin, Killer Booster times 4, Strapping Hamster times 3. Multiplier, hip okay, Reds, okay, Airwalks, Spin like Bones. These chakras until now were just
Where you are, not to
not
kill
kill
you.
you.
確実に殺
In order
す
to
ため
kill
に
you for sure.
僕がかけ
I'll
合わせら
punch
れ
you
る
with the
最高
ultimate
最
combination
適
of
の
quirks that I have right now. Combination of quirks. Make note to that, guys.
先ほど
I'm
手を合
finally
わせ
starting
た
after exchanging blows with you online.
オールマイト君の中に
One for all no longer dwells inside you.
君が今使っているのは
What you're using now are lingering
譲
threads.
渡した
The
後
Emperor's left after you pass it on.
Bro,
そしてその
And
日
the
は
fire
使
becomes
うた
weaker
めに
each
each time
time
you
you
use
use
it.
it.
もはや不可
See
能
what
な
light
記
that
憶
will
に
go
弱
out
らし
even
い
without
光
being blown on.
About to get the clash!
ワンフォー
He's the one you
That's
passed
the
all
old one,
onto, isn't he?
資格もなしに
Came
来て
without
し
any
まう
qualifications.
まるで制
It's
御
as
でき
if
て
he
ない
has
じゃない
no
か
control over him how
存分に
he died before he got so much.
オールマイト先生としての
Teacher,
意を上げ
you're
ろ
lost.
Oh!
United States smash? Is that it?
衝撃反転
Oh!
そうだよ
As a teacher, I should have repented him.
叱らなきゃいかんのだよ私が
I had to repent him.
叱らなきゃいかんのだよなるほど不活とも消えゆく
Weak
弱
and
々
weak
しい
are going out without even
抗
done.
っているの
I'm
か
resisting.
役目を
The
全うするまで
justice
タイ
is
ム
keep
を
from
必
going
死
out
で
till
抗って
they
いるの
feel
か右に君
how unselfish.
Damn, it's all, man.
限界だ
When
って
you
感じたら
think you I didn't remember.
思い出せ
象徴と
I
して
just
立ち
because
上
I'm
が
a
ったよ
symbol.
お師匠が
Like the
Master did for me!
してくれたように私も彼
Until
を
I
育
finish
てる
training
ま
him.
では
Till then,
Oh, shit!
君に
when
不
you
安
spit so much, such an unfair I can't. I miscalculated.
まだ死ぬんだ
Is this it?
Oh, wait!
正面からは
You won't be able to get a good hit on me.
手をつくしかね
You will have to be tricky.
最後の人
And then that's when you put the power of the arm.
You want move, move!
腕を取
You
り
use
Oh, his arm is fucked up.
しくない小細
like
工
their arm like
誰かの影響か
That's because my
Bag wasn't in it.
His arm looks like Deku's arm when it goes up
Word.
max.
その力を次へと託してきたんだよ。みんなのために
Praying that it will work for good of all.
一つの希望とな
That
り
all
ま
their
す。
hopes will become one.
次はお前
Your
だ。
turn.
頑張ろうな。
Do your best. Because you need them. For a while.
Oh shit!
America! United States of America!
Oh my god! Oh! Oh no! Oh my god!
Relax. My leg went everywhere.
One for all.
Oh. Oh. Jeez. Go to your side. Holy crap. Ah, my chest.
Oh, he knocked out.
United States of America.
Sorry, Pikachu.
Ah.
Forget America. United States of Smash!
He's that one arm is like, guys,
I did it!
I did it.
I almost died, but I did it.
Victor's on my. Oh! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
やってくれ。仕事中だ。
He's still working.
平和の象
It's
徴。
the last job of the symbol of peace and the number one hero.
最後。
He's bleeding so much. Wow, he lasted more than a minute.
But Deku and Bakugo don't seem that happy about it.
Because they know the truth. Well, Deku knows the real truth.
Yeah, but
Bakugo, that means that can't. Oh, that means that.
あっちにも。オードマイトの交
He was continuing rescue operation during the Almighty fight.
続けられておりましたが、
That means the confrontation is going to happen soon.
very soon.
To be the ringleaders now, they're leading him into the meeting right now. That's All Might and the others are in a state of high alert. Turn the currently not running, we can't go anywhere. Passing on blankets here too. Once we can meet up.
とりあえず動こうぜ。爆豪のことをヒーローたちに報告しなきゃいけねえだろう。そうだな。次は。次は君だ。
Oh.
He's talking to Deku. And only he knows that.
やっぱすげえよあんた。
Only one person will
オールマイ
understand
ト
that
が
message.
短く発信されたメッセージ。それは一見
On the surface, it appeared to be a warning to criminals yet unseen.
平和の象
But
徴
the
の折れ
unbending
ない
figure of the
姿。
symbol of peace.
でも
I heard the
僕
complete
には真逆
opposite.
のメッセージとして聞こえた。
The music.
私はも
I've used up everything in
う
me.
出し切ってしまった。
Now it's your turn. The music in this episode is freaking amazing.
Damn, Deku breaking down.
And only Baku will realize that he knows it.
Man,
He ain't
knows
stupid.
something. Yeah, he knows something going on.
Like we understand Baku is like the anger person, but he's the
He's
one
smart.
More, he's smart. There's gonna be more after this.
I can't take no more, man. I can't.
We had a. If you guys are fans of both Darling in the Franks and My Academia, if you've seen both of these videos, you understand why we're just emotional tonight.
Yo, my chest is bleeding right now, bro.
My legs in pain, but this guy.
Listen, you did that same to me behind camera, bro. So don't even come to me with that. Don't do that. Oh my gosh. Oh.
Which one was more insane, My Hero Academia or Darling? Or you can't really say right now. Like both. It's tie. For me, it's tie on my end.
I don't know if it's like this or this.
For me, it's tie. Because the thing is, with My Hero Academia, the reason for me it's tie is because I know what happened, but seeing it,
Yeah, but just seeing it in animated form
is amazing, beautiful, and the music cues they use is freaking spectacular.
Right.
Each keynote, each scene, they have a different music score. They have for All For One, the freaking opera music.
Actually, I have a theory. I know we're not going to. I know.
Right here, the preview, guys. If you don't want to speak over this, I think this preview. All my heads essentially retired. I'll be the one to take over. Everybody has the counter measure of the end of the beginning and the beginning of the end. Plus ultra. So how do you want to start doing this? Want to give the rating straight, or how do you want to go do this? Let's just.
Oh, this is like a 25 out of 5, bro. Like
Somehow each review we do, it goes from 7 out of 5 to 14 out of 5 to 25 out of 5. I really wonder what's next for the review. I wonder what will be next for the next rating review is going to be, because if you saw Darling the Franxx episode 21 for My Love, something like that, the title, he gave it a 14 out of 5.
He done forgot the name of the episode. That's how hyped this episode was for him, man. It was crazy.
But tell me now, so 25 out of 5, for me 5 out of 5. This is just spectacular, freaking episode.
And they added more things that I didn't really realize, and I didn't get in the manga until I actually saw it. Like the bombshell that we got for Shigaraki being Nana's mother.
That's the manga, bro.
Yeah, I know, but I'm saying like to actually like see that, and I think they added. Well, I know they did the flashbacks, but to me, it's like really more of an impact here, and I felt it more here than I did in the manga.
Okay,
that's what I should have said. I'm sorry.
Okay,
that's what I should have said. Right.
That's more understandable when you say that Shigaraki is a grandson of the predecessor of
but you saw but you saw his like face like
because
it was broken
because he didn't realize that he didn't know that the predecessor had a grandson or had a son or daughter in the first place to begin with, and for him to treat Shigaraki like a burden, like a villain, that he should have first treated him like family, because the predecessor of All Might, Shinomuro, if I'm correct, if I'm pronouncing her name right, he feels ashamed and disappointed and
devastated. Yeah,
that's a better word for it, because he felt like, wait, what? I didn't know that was her grandson, and I treated him like a villain, like a scum person. Every time I won the fight, every time I won the battle, he smiled and he felt broken. Bruh. He felt devastated.
You know what? See, and actually, no, I this is kind of why I said that. Right. He didn't. Oh, he didn't know about the grandson.
Yeah. Like he knew about the. He knew that she had a kid, but he didn't know that that kid had a grandson and who it was.
Oh yeah, right. Yeah, okay. Because that's what I had gotten confused about from before. Okay. Yeah, but still, even so, that's very devastating for me. You know.
I do agree with your point that when I read the manga, it felt impactful. It was shocking. But in the animated format, it felt more of showing the animated, of showing his eyes, showing the side of him, all black lines, showing how suspenseful and how devastated he is, how impactful, and he even asks, one for all, that lies, because it was hard for him to believe it.
Right.
It was like, wait, that's BS. That can't be true.
Right. I'm gonna say something a little bit bold here.
All right.
I'm gonna say something really bold.
Say.
I'm gonna say All Might. One for All is one of the best villains that we've had in anime in general. one of the best. I'm not saying the best. I'm not saying that. I'm saying one of the best that I've seen in a long time. And I say that because to me, and I know I'm gonna reference DC just a little bit. He reminds me of a mixture of Doomsday and the Joker.
Okay.
Because he tormented Shigaraki. He tormented All Might from his failures. Like he just kept like, you know, what's the word? Throwing in his face all of the things that he failed at.
Of his failures. But may I ask something?
Right.
May I ask somebody else with that?
Oh, it's good.
Joker and Doomsday with Brainiac. Of how strategic he is and
Very
how
strategic.
knowledgeable he is of All Might and of Deku. He knew they passed it. It was a psychological mess with All Might, and that's something that Brainiac and the Joker does. That the Joker does to the Batman, of how psychological he is and how he really likes to get you in the head, and how Brainiac does the same thing with Superman.
Right.
So that's a good comparison that you bring.
Yeah, man. Because I like. See, here's the thing. Here's the thing with me.
In terms of music, I want to add to your point. The music makes it more menacing.
Oh, definitely.
The opera
Definitely.
in this episode, I think is the best with music.
Oh yes.
Because each important scene gives it all. Such as when was on my do the United States of Smash, the music is different. When it's one for all, when it's all for one talking, his opera music, it shows that it's him talking. It shows how menacing he is. It shows how evil he is, and it shows that with the music in this episode.
Right. And you know, this is somebody, and from the episode he was introduced, you saw this was not your typical villain. This was the villain. This was how you do it right.
Yes.
Some animes don't do it right. Some of them do. He's not conflicted. He's not pondering if he's doing the right thing. He don't give an F. He knows what he's doing, and he's going to accomplish that goal however way he can.
What makes a great villain is that they think they're doing something right, and when they have those, when they have something to put you against the wall, and when they themselves know the enemy. Like for example, when he knows All Might and he knows information about him, when he knows about his predecessor, the predecessor's grandson, and he knows about Deku, that who is the next predecessor, who is the next person to take up, to take up the next lead of One for All.
And that's the beautiful thing about One for All. He attacks you psychologically and physically as well.
All for One.
All for One. Sorry about that. He attacks you on both fronts, and that's very strategic. And that kind of goes with my theory that I have. I might be crazy. I might. But what if One for All let him win that fight?
I don't think so. No way possible. He said himself that he was there to kill him.
Right, and to kill him in the most gruesome way possible. And what's better way to do that than to have people lose hope in All Might? And have people.
So you're saying that he didn't lose the battle.
He lost the war.
But he lost the war to All Might.
Right.
Being not the symbol of peace no more.
Right. So essentially he did kind of kill All Might to a certain degree.
No, he killed the symbol of peace.
Right, that's what I mean. Like he killed the symbol of peace. I'm sorry. He killed like for what he stood for. What he became All Might in the first place.
Understand better your theory, your assumption of what happened. So it's understandable. I will agree to it, yeah, because he did kill the symbol of peace. He killed what it is about One for All, of what All for One stand for, and how of how One for All stand for, and being the symbol of peace. And that's what he passed on to Deku, because even Deku understood the message that what All Might pointed at him. Technically, people thought that it was meant to the villains, but
and I did that first too when I first read it.
Oh, when you first read it, I read it
too.
because the thing is, he knew Deku will be watching the TV and know what's going on, so he knew that you're next. You're the next in line to take the symbol in peace, and you better.
Like I'm passing the mantle to you.
Because I don't have it all in me no more.
Right, and that was a beautiful moment.
And speaking about passing the mantle, we see how Endeavor felt.
Oh,
we see how Endeavor felt and how devastated he was about this fight, and how he felt betrayed from his friend and from the symbol, from the #1 hero. Of how he even said, I've been trying to catch up to you since forever, and what's going on? Why are you looking so weak? Why are you looking like that? And then he just kept saying, "Oh my, stand up!" And everybody was there. Wood guy, the wood hero, he saved
shot.
Yeah,
Kamui Woods, right?
Kamui Woods.
Right.
He saved Mountain Lady. He saved Genius.
Oh, she was knocked out too.
And plus he saved Blue Genius as well.
So I guess he's alive, right? Yes.
So he saved them, and also we showed of how Endeavor felt, and it was emotional because he used to look up for All Might, but the reason he worked so hard because he wanted to be All Might.
He wanted to be #1.
And now technically he is.
But he didn't want to win it that way.
He didn't.
And
technically now, after All Might is retired, as we saw in the preview,
right,
who becomes the next after #2 is technically Endeavor.
Right. And that's kind of the beautiful, or not beautiful, but it's kind of like the worst way to get it from his point of view, because now mind you, this dude is an asshole. Let's not forget that. Let's not forget what he did in his past. Let's not forget that. But what happened was very devastating for him, and I felt it too, because he wanted to be #1, but he wanted to be All Might fair and square. He didn't want to get the title like the way he's getting it now.
Do you think it will change after he becomes first? Without giving too much spoiler for the anime viewers, do you think he'll be a better person, or do you think he'll first break down and be angry from how he became #1, then see over time he becomes a better father and better person overall?
He's gonna try to be a better father. He ain't gonna be a better father. He's gonna try to be a better father, but
he's definitely gonna be a better father than Boku.
You lucky I can't curse on here.
But how you call it? But something else.
Wow. Okay.
But something else I want to add of how Bakugo noticed everything of how Deku felt.
Oh yeah.
Bakugo.
He knows what's up. He knows what's going on.
He knows.
He knows something going on.
He's not stupid. He shows that anger attitude. He shows that attitude of always screaming, of always shouting. But at the end of the day, he's a strategic and smart person to analyze and knows how to observe. He noticed that Deku was crying and everybody else was cheering, and Bakugo noticed that how Deku felt and noticed that something's going on and more fishy. So that means soon we're gonna get the full confrontation of what happens, of what.
That was sooner than I thought we would get it though.
Yes, because honestly, I thought this confrontation was gonna happen in episode 18 or something. And what's crazy, we're only in the halfway mark of the season.
Oh my gosh!
So we're saying we're in episode 11, right? So we're only halfway mark. We have 13 episodes left.
You know what? I'm gonna tell you this now. If anybody wasn't on My Hero Academia, this is the season to get on. This is where they're gonna say, "Yo, you got to get on this now," because this season gotta be one of the best. I mean, we haven't seen all the other seasons yet, of course, but this has got to be one of the best ones, man.
Yeah,
definitely got to be one of the best ones.
Yeah.
Sheesh.
You had a question for us?
Yes. What are your questions, sir?
Okay. Do you think this is the last episode for the intro song? Since we just have the fight, and the whole intro song was All for One, fighting All Might. Do you think this is the last intro song? So we're getting a new one?
This might be the last time we see Odd Future, the song. Most likely could be, we will see Saturday when we see the new episode 12. The halfway mark of the season, we'll see. But my assumption, yes. Because usually in a seasonal, seasonal show, they usually have 2 intros. One for the halfway of the story arc, and the second one for the second story arc.
Just like it was with Dolly and the Franks.
Yes.
Yeah.
So most likely that could be it.
They definitely gonna change it, but I think they're gonna change it after the Deku and Bakugo confrontation. I think they're gonna do it on that episode or after that episode.
Correct.
Okay, cool. Next question. How do you feel about All Might doing Deku's strategy, sacrificing more of his arm to do the United States of Smash?
Yes, we did mention that. We did mention that his fight was that. I mean, his arm was purple to the Deku, but it shows how much far he was at his limit.
I mean, yeah, but unlike Deku, like his arm like was broken and then it just got
flat.
Right, and then it just went back to being normal.
But things with All Might, he originally, that's how he looked. His power became like a deflated person.
Right.
But with Deku, he already has a body built for him. So who knows, throughout the next couple of seasons or in the future when we have this series grown more, we will see Deku break his own limits and see if the same thing happened to him.
Well, I mean, we kind of saw that when he fought Muscular Man. Like, he broke his limits. No, his arm, his arms got wrecked beyond decision, but beyond recognition, but
flat, not like...
Well, not like that, no,
So it's different.
But right. But I mean, we seen him break his limits, so I'm pretty sure he's going to do the same thing.
Did you expect that this was the last fight for All Might? Like, did you thought that this was his last fight and it's all moved throughout the My Hero Academia series?
And if you're talking about series, including the manga,
well, I mean, like, did you really thought that this would have been his last match? His last fight? Or did you actually expect a different kind of fight with this as his last fight?
Let me answer this one first. Sorry, I still think he's gonna get another fight.
From what I can
after the fact.
From what I can understand, trying to be not too spoiler from the manga or overall, but I could say that he might be in a fight in the future, but not like not this type of crazy going back and forth. What happened with One for All?
Right.
Not this craziness.
Right.
So, but my assumption is this: that it will be a fight in the future, but not as crazy as what happened with this.
Right. So maybe like you just do one punch.
Maybe.
I think he'll
do is one more punch.
Right. I think he'll be like. Because we've seen him, he can still do it, but not to the capacity that he used to. So he may be able to do like one hit, have to recharge for about 5-10 minutes, get another hit, It has to be like a little tricky, like Gran Torino said. So,
but that's a big if.
Yeah, that's a very big if. But I can see him like getting like one more hit in, in the Blaze of Glory or something,
Okay, last question. Final question. Do you think this fight will take best fight of the year?
That's a good last question for us to end off. We are taking June, so halfway of the year mark. We have to
that's a great question.
We're gonna discuss that at the end of the year.
That's a great question.
But this is definitely will be in the top ranking when we do our best fights of the year.
It's like top 5.
But this is there. But I do want to ask to the audience if you guys think that if this show, My Hero Academia / Boku no Hero, is in the top 5 already with One Piece, with all the current top ranking shows with One Piece, Attack on Titan, so on. So let us know what you guys think in the comments if this is one of the top 5s of this year of 2018, and if My Hero Academia is already in the top 3, top 5 anime shows.
I mean, we still got that One Piece fight coming up.
Yes.
So, yeah, we gotta answer that at the end of the year, man. I can't answer that right now, but yeah.
So you got him in a loophole, so while he does a loophole, I'm gonna go and get us out of here on Anime Lily GNG and Twitter and Instagram. Follow us there, guys.
Join and follow our fan Facebook page, Anime Lately Official Geeks and Gamers, where we talk about My Hero Academia, Naruto, my hero. Dolly and the Franks, everything in between. And please join our like page as well, because we always put up content and have posts every day for you. So please check that out.
Yeah, we have news coverage there. And guys, we also have a Patreon page on Geeks and Gamers. You'll support us. We appreciate Gladly. Thank you very much.
Guys, we also have a podcast too if you didn't know, so please check out Geeks and Gamers Radio Network on Podbean and iTunes respectively.
Yes, guys. And also, if you want to support us in any type of way, like us, comment, subscribe,
and press the bell notifications.
Yes. Peace out, anime geeks.
See you later, NFM.